Establishing rules and the nature of authority. Rules are meant to be followed, and certain principles must be accepted for societal order. However, this can create an uncomfortable atmosphere, particularly when enforced by authorities like the police. Police officers can instill an unsettling feeling in civilians. Is this due to their training or their personal character? I'll never forget a particular encounter one late night while returning home from a party just down the street. A few meters from my front door, a policeman noticed the beer bottle in my hand. The last round. As he approached, he asked if the bottle was open. He then stated, "It is a crime to lie to a police officer." I replied, "My house is right here." He continued to approach, making me feel uncomfortable. So I extended my arm. He took the bottle and dumped the contents onto the pavement before storming off. Such behavior can be intimidating and intrusive, often accompanied by a threatening demeanor. While it's understandable that rules serve as necessary boundaries that should be respected, they should be persistent, consistent, and purposeful, aimed at protecting against harm. There are, however, scenarios where rules are established inconsistently and manipulated at will. This raises concerns about indoctrination and authoritarian control, forcing compliance against an individual's will, often through threats or negative consequences, or by limiting acceptable thoughts. Key concepts associated with these behaviors include coercion, forcing a person to comply, act, or accept ideas against their will through intimidation, threats, or an abuse of power. Authoritarianism, a system that relies on top-down power to restrict political pluralism and enforce conformity in behavior and belief. Indoctrination, teaching a specific set of ideas or beliefs to the exclusion of others, meant to compel acceptance without critical inquiry. Forced compliance, a procedure where an individual is compelled to act according to orders, regulations, or requests, often losing their ability to choose. Dogmatism, strict adherence to a set of ideas or rules presented as undeniably true, forcing others to accept them without question. The authoritarian approach focuses on enforcing conformity and regulating behavior, frequently disregarding individual freedoms. While we all have the free will to act as we please, it's important to remember that this freedom should not infringe upon others. A system that organizes people into ranked levels based on importance, authority, or status, typically from highest to lowest. The pecking order, ranking, chain of command, ladder, and scale. Be safe.